Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my January favorites. I have a bit of beauty and a lot of TV shows that I wanted to talk about, so let's go and get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a homeware item that I've really been enjoying in January. So this is my Miranda Kerr and Royal Albert collection. This is her friendship mug, and I bought this off of Core Organics' website over Christmas, but I just love the mug. It's got beautiful peonies and butterflies on it. And this is fine china, so you can't put it in the dishwasher or the microwave, but I don't mind hand washing it. I just think it's a very special mug. So this is also a really nice size. I want to say it's 13 ounces, but I drink my coffee or my tea in it, and it just kind of makes my morning a little bit prettier. So yeah, absolutely love this. And this comes in a ton of different colors, like blue, a bright blue, and then a more muted blue, pink, white. I really love this. It is a little bit more pricey. I think it's worth it. Like I said, it is fine china, so yeah, just something a little bougie, but I love it. Alright, so while I'm talking about Core Organics, I have actually two Core Organics products that I've really been loving this month. So when I bought the mug over Christmas, I also ordered their eye serum. So this is their Noni Radiant Eye Oil. It's got a cute little rose quartz roller ball, so it's such a soothing sensation. And I know in the past I talked about how I'm not a big eye serum, eye cream kind of person, but I've definitely always been wanting to try this because it's more of a serum versus a cream. So it's just really nice to glide on. I'll be taking before and afters to see if actually brightens my under eyes and things like that. But I use it under my eyes, actually my whole eye. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all. I use it for my smile lines and then the lines on my forehead. And I've also been using it just on the lines on my neck, but it's just a really nice step in my morning routine, and I've been using it this whole month, and as you can see, I've barely used any of it. I think it's really nice. I don't know, I just really like it. And then because I spent a certain amount on Core Organics, I actually received their Noni Glow Sleeping Mask, the full size, for free. And I think it's because this one technically expires at the end of this month, although I think it still smells fine. Yeah, I'll basically just keep using this until I think the product starts smelling weird, but this is so nice. I wasn't even sure if I was even a sleeping mask type of person, but let me show you the texture of it. It's very serumy, but very jelly. It has a really nice, just pleasant, neutral scent to it. But I basically put it on after my nighttime serum, and then I just put it on. It does dry down. It dries down a very slight tacky feel, but nothing that feels weird. Though I will say when you wake up, some of it might start to kind of flake off on your skin, but it leaves your skin looking insanely glowy. This stuff is amazing, so I definitely think you should definitely try it, especially if you've been struggling with duller skin because it's winter time. I'm obsessed with it, and I love the scent actually. It's nature smelling, if that makes sense, but it's so nice, and it definitely lives up to the claim. So that's something that I've really been loving, and I use that multiple times a week. And then the last skincare beauty product I wanted to talk about is Glossier's Future Dew. So I really love Future Dew, and my friend got this for me for my birthday over the holidays, and it's just such a nice, literally oil serum hybrid. I will say it's a little bit thick to move around on its own, so what I like to do is I like to mix it with a moisturizer or an actual oil. But let me just show you the texture. It has a very subtle sheen to it, but it's not super glittery. My camera's having a slight hard time picking it up, but I don't know, it's kind of very wet. I'm actually wearing it underneath my makeup today, but it just adds the very slightest but nicest glow to your face. It also has a very faint scent, but I can't really place it, but it's definitely nothing super overpowering or anything like that. I just really like it. I think it's a very nice, innovative product, and it's definitely one of my favorite Glossier products, so I've really been enjoying using that, especially because I'm not wearing a ton of makeup unless I'm filming, so it's something that just kind of gives a little bit more life back into my face. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is my sweatshirt actually. So it says, "I don't like a gold rush," which is from Taylor Swift's newest album, Evermore. The song is called Gold Rush. But I found this really cute Etsy shop, and she's based in Canada. It's called Happy Gang Co. I'll link their socials and everything up here. I love it because you can customize your like whatever lyrics you want. So I customized this. I love this like green color, and I also got it in a size large so that it's really nice and oversized because as everyone else is doing like in quarantine and social distancing, I'm wearing like lots of leggings. So I love that this is long enough to cover my butt, and it's just like the perfect lounge sweatshirt. It's not like freakishly thick either, which is really nice because then I'm still able to like layer jackets and things over it. But I really like it. I think the green is such a great color. Yeah, I can't say enough good things. Love it. Definitely check out Happy Gang Co. on Etsy and shop small. All right, so a lot of the other things that I've really been loving in January are lots of like TV shows. So I've done a lot of binging lately, and I want to talk about the Mindy Project. If you guys aren't familiar with like Mindy Kaling, she is a comedian. She got like her start on The Office, and she actually used to be a writer for The Office as well as like starring on the show itself. So she had her own TV show which ran for 6 seasons, and Hulu has all the seasons, so I finally finished that show. I really like it. You know, I'm a big comedy person, and what I really liked about the Mindy Project is there's a variety of characters who are like all quirky, but they're all characters that you want to root for. I will say like the first couple of seasons I really loved, and then like the middle seasons I feel like I didn't love as much, but then the ending, I feel like they gave the series like a proper send-off, so I was really happy about that. If you're looking for a good comedy with like fun characters, definitely check out the Mindy Project. And then the next show would be Fate, a Winx saga. And if you guys have never heard of Winx Club, it was a cartoon about these fairies, and it was on Nickelodeon while I was growing up. Since then, they've had like a couple of like spin-off shows. It was just a fun show about these fairies, and each fairy had a different power, and they basically were like fighting different creatures and different bad guys in different dimensions and things like that. So Netflix ended up making a live action show called Fate, a Winx saga. I feel like it's more loosely based on it. Like the characters are the same, but the vibe is definitely like super dark. Think like Riverdale-esque, like modern time. There was a couple of characters that I wish that they hadn't changed, and I know they got a little bit of flack for potential whitewashing, which I totally understand the concerns, but I do think that they have room to bring in those characters for the second season if they should get it, and so I'm really hoping they do that. I don't know, I was very iffy about it, but once I actually sat down and watched the show in like one day, because there's only 6 episodes, but each episode is like almost an hour long, but it was just really fun. And even though it was a little bit darker than the show that I grew up watching, I think if you were a fan back then, you'll appreciate what they've done now to make it more mature. I just really enjoyed it. I think the characters were great. A lot of like newer actors and actresses that I hadn't seen in shows before. So I really liked it. I really hope it comes back for season 2. I have a feeling that it will. Definitely check that out. Well, I guess like with everybody else, I did watch Bridgerton, which I can't remember if I finished it at the end of December or January, but I'll just go ahead and mention it. I mean, if you haven't heard of Bridgerton, I feel like you're definitely living under a rock. So my friend was telling me about it before it aired on Christmas last year, but she had read the books, so she was like super excited about it, and so that kind of got me excited. I haven't read the books, but basically it's like a period drama. Lots of like scandal. There's like a Gossip Girl-esque character who like seems to know everything about everyone in the town. Lots of romance, lots of like steamy scenes too. The music is awesome though, because they basically did a bunch of like classical renditions of like pop songs like Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. Definitely watch Bridgerton. I think it was really good. Second season's coming, so I'm really excited about that. I thought I had more shows to talk about, honestly, but I guess when I think about it, like binging longer form shows or shows that have a ton of seasons, it does take up a lot of time. So, alright, so that's all of my January 2021 favorites. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I really do want to try and do more favorites videos. It's just that like some months I don't necessarily like feel like I have a lot of products to talk about, but I think by incorporating like pop culture, like TV and music and movies that I've seen, that help me like curate larger favorites lists. Let me know if you enjoy watching my favorites videos, because I definitely want to try and do more like lifestyle things that I've really been loving each month and things like that. Alright, I will see everyone in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!